More than 100 years ago, the Houston Art League, gifted with a generous contribution from Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Cullinan, purchased the triangle of land at Main Street and Montrose Boulevard to build a museum of fine arts. It was a breathtakingly ambitious undertaking. There were only 3 art museums in the country, and none of them were in Texas. As the neoclassical style structure of what would become the Museum of Fine Arts Houston began to rise, little did League members realize that they were building much more than a museum. They were laying the foundations for the Museum District, a diverse cultural mecca that would help open Houston to the world. The Museum District remained an unofficial place name until the area was formally recognized by the City of Houston in 1989. The district's borders were established, more or less, as Interstate 69, Holcomb Boulevard, and the Texas Medical Center, Main Street, and Highway 288. More than 20 art and cultural institutions flourish within or close to the Museum District. They include the Museum of Fine Arts Houston, Menil Collection, Houston Museum of Natural Science, Children's Museum of Houston, Contemporary Arts Museum Houston, Holocaust Museum Houston, Houston Museum of African American Culture, Buffalo Soldier National Museum, and Rothko Chapel. A diverse group of smaller museums and galleries within the Museum District, the John C. Freeman Weather Museum, the Jung Center, the Health Museum, and diverse works. Also prominent in this rich cultural mix are fine restaurants, trendy watering holes, luxury hotels, and live theater. Historic Hermann Park also resides within the Museum District. Oilman and philanthropist George H. Hermann donated the land for the park, Houston's first, shortly before his death in 1914. Noted architect George E. Kessler designed its magnificent entrance, and later in 1926, the park's iconic symbol, the massive equestrian Sam Houston Monument, was erected just inside Kessler's gates. Today, the 445-acre park is home to the Houston Zoo, the McGovern Centennial Gardens, Miller Outdoor Theater, the Houston Museum of Natural Science, and the Hermann Park Golf Course, one of the earliest desegregated public courses in the United States. Historic upscale subdivisions bordering the Museum District have assumed the mantle of Museum District neighborhoods. Among these are the Boulevards, Southampton, Shadyside, parts of Montrose, Southside Place, Braeswood, and parts of West University. These neighborhoods were founded in the 1920s and 1930s when a flurry of residential development generated by the success of the new museum and its neighbors Rice University, Hermann Park, and the emerging Texas Medical Center transformed the prairies south of downtown Houston into elite suburbs.